What's up, guys? Long time no see. I haven't posted on this thing for a good couple months, but I'm ready to hop back into it. I'm gonna teach some more of the epic trumpet stuff. And today we're gonna be, if you haven't already seen the title, which I would hope you have, we're gonna be learning how to play Don't Stop Believin', which is a fairly good one in my opinion. I know a decent amount of this one instead of just a tiny portion, although it isn't the entire thing. It's still a decent amount of it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and play the thing. Then you guys can click out of the video if you don't like it. Fairly decent. Not exactly the best playthrough of all time, but it's fairly decent. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. If you couldn't already tell, the first two notes are just going to be regular B. Then you're going to wait a little bit. B, G, A, B. B, A, B, G, A, B. After the first two B's. So it sounds something like this. And you're going to want to slur the B to the G and accent the first two B's to make it sound really good. Then what you're going to do is D, then slur from a E to a G. Then you're going to go high D, D again to a B, and then A. You're going to want to slur the B to the A. So if you get all the slurrings right from so far from the beginning to where we're at now, which sounds something like this. Now, if I were you, I'd be writing these notes down at the moment. You don't have to if you really don't want to, but I'd suggest to write the notes down. Now, let's see here. What is next? By the way, if you can't tell, I'm looking at sheet music. So then you're going to go from a B to A, G, B. So B, G, B. You're going to slur the B to the A, then tongue, then A to B. So the rest of it would be tongued. Then we're going to go to the best part of the entire thing. It's kind of suspense. You would go from B, G, slurred, then tongue to an A, and then the rest of this is completely slurred, just from a B to an A over and over again a couple times while crescendoing. So if you would like to, you can count how many times I do that, or just do it until it sounds right. Then that last thing, you're going to go to a G at the end. You're going to crescendo that the best you can. So For what we got right now, we have then B, G, no, A, G, A, B, then you're going to G, 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 4 quick Gs, then back up to a high D, C, B, and from the D to the C is slurred, and then you tongue it down to the B. Then you're going to slur from that B down to an A, G. Tongue an A, then go down to the G. By the way, those were 2 different things. Catching on to it? Cool. Then A, tongue to a high B. Not high B, it's just above the A, B. Then go back down. You're going to slur from the B, A, G. I get it, okay. If you haven't gotten that far, let's go ahead and get that far. Let's see here. I was trying to figure out what that part was. I couldn't figure it out off the top of my head. A, up to a B, A, G. The B to A, G is slurred. And then A, slur up to a B, tongue down to a G. So, A, B, slur down, A, G, tongue to A, slur up to B, tongue down to G. It's easier if you just listen to it, but once you know the note names, just write them down and you'll be okay. So what we have so far is then you're going to repeat back to what you've already done to A, G, A, B, G, 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 D, C, B, A, G. Then A, G, A, B, A, G, high D. And you're going to crescendo that last part. So you're going to crescendo from A, G, A, B, A, G, D. High D. And the G is going to be held out longer until the next A this time, instead of cutting it off short. Cracked a decent amount of notes there, but all is good. Then you're going to, once you hit that high D, it sounds epic if you're able to crescendo the right way and not crack notes. You're going to go C, B, B, A, C, B, 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 C, D, high E, D, high E, B, A, C, B, B. So B, B, C, D, and then you're going to slur high E, D, high E, B, A. That was all the same thing, by the way. You have to be careful coming down there from the high E and D to not hit D sharp. You want to try and go all the way down to that B. B, A, C, B, B. Same thing like the very first part. Here's what we got so far. I'm not going to go that far. I'm just going to play from what we learned in the past good minute or so. And then you're going to go C, B, B again. G, high D. You're going to end it with another C, B, B. Now, you are able to repeat it if you want to. It makes it sound more song-like. But after you hit that last part, the you are able to do that and just repeat the part after the high D. That would be a good idea to do. You don't have to do it if you really don't want to. But that should be it. But I'm going to go ahead and play the whole thing again, just so you guys can get everything down. If you need to, go ahead and rewind the video and get all the note names down.